Okay, on to the next Skip the Line reaction, man. This is Oasis, Wonderwall. I don't think I've ever heard this song, to be honest. This is a Skip the Line reaction from Frank Warner, and the message over here is this is for Kim Maple. This has been dedicated to Kim Maple. Another track from your community tab, 90s mix. I think probably Kim Maple put this up there. I do have a Ren track that I need to do for Kim Maple as well, called Humble, which I will get to. Don't worry, I promise I'll do that the moment I wrap up these Skip the Line reactions from last week, because I'm a little bit behind. I'll get to that one for you. But anyway, Kim Maple, this is a song for you, man, from Frank Warner, Oasis, Wonderwall. Let's see what we got. Let's go. I don't think I've ever heard much of Oasis's discography, if I'm honest. Okay. I mean, everyone knows the song. Come on, man. Everyone knows the song. I didn't even know it was Oasis. That's how ridiculous it is. But that's as ridiculous as I am, not it is. The song's not bad. This was huge back in the day, man. Today is gonna be the day. It's funny how some lyrics stick with you, even after many years.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
Hey.
By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
To a certain degree, now listening to this now over many years, I haven't heard the song in God knows how long, but this song was absolutely huge at one point. I tend to get the notion like he's actually speaking to God over here, right? Where it's almost like he's also pressing God a little bit. He's pressing the question over here. It's like, I don't believe that anybody feels how I do about you now. Where it's almost like kind of like feeling like you've lost a bit of faith in God because of the world and what's happening in the world and things like that. I mean, this obviously is just, shot in the wind over here, but I kind of think like that's sort of where it's going.
About you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding.
What a great line. All the roles we have to, what did he say? All the roles we have to do are winding. So all the roads that we have to lead are winding, but then all the lights that lead us there are blinding, right? So you've got a particular path in your life that you want to get there, but there's always these obstacles, man, and you never know where you're going, and you always feel like you're blinded, and you always feel like you're confused to a certain degree, right? And why? So it almost asks the question of why. Why would you doom us to this kind of fate? If we are the beautiful people, if we are your children, if you love us, why would you doom us to this fate? It's for a good reason, though.
It is there and blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
I like that. You see, now that I'm actually listening to this now, it's actually quite an insane song, because it's like, there's a lot of things I'd like to say to you, but I've got this notion of being a bit intimidated and afraid of you, and like, don't question God and things like that. So maybe I won't, because maybe you can't be sure. Nobody can be sure. Maybe you're the one that saves me. Maybe you are up there, and maybe you are the one that's going to take me out of all of this strife, right? So let me reserve my words a bit.
And after all, you're my Wonderwall.
Could be also.
Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there were winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe.
You know, it could also, I mean, this song could also sort of, from in its like more simplistic sense, just be a relationship song to a certain degree. Like, that particular person, don't know how to talk to that particular person, right? There's lots of things I'd like to say to you, but maybe you're the one that saves me, I need you around kind of thing. That's more the simplistic version. I actually prefer the more sort of like godly figure notion, essentially, because it's like, you know, it ties in more for me personally. I think back in the day, if I just listened to this on the radio, just sort of throw it out as, okay, well, I wouldn't throw it out, but I'd actually think of it as like, oh, it's a relationship song, specifically when it goes into the hook where it's like maybe the one that saves me, you know, like in talking about a partner to a certain degree. Upon sort of deeper introspection, which I am known to do sometimes at much disdain from some, I feel that this is more questioning a higher power.
I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me.
Classic track. I like the whole grayscale and then only bringing in certain bits of color here and there. I actually really do like that over there. So it's almost like, you know, notion that there is a silver lining somewhere. There is some color. It's kind of like his representation of a yin and yang, maybe, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, that is a classic, man. That's an absolutely killer track, and I'm glad that we were actually able to react to it, because I haven't heard this track for goddamn knows how long, man. No, I think it must be maybe 15-20 years I haven't heard this song. But you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.